All right, everyone, I want to share with you a cool insight that I picked up during a one-on-one chat that I had yesterday with a young competitive swimmer who is an undergraduate at the University of Chicago, about to graduate, now working in investment banking. But he had been a competitive swimmer for most of his life and blamed swimming for his mouth breathing habit, saying that his coach had instructed them to breathe through their mouth while swimming because they could get more air doing so. And of course, when you're swimming and you take a stroke and you come up briefly for air, you're going to want to probably breathe through your mouth when you do that because it allows you to get the most oxygen per unit time during that brief instant that you have to suck up as much oxygen as possible. And so this young gentleman said that he figured because breathing through your mouth was best while swimming, in his mind, unaware of the whole mewing sphere and the importance of nasal breathing, he thought, well, maybe mouth breathing is just better always. If it's better when you're swimming, then it's probably better always. And so he said he grew up as a mouth breather, thinking that mouth breathing was the way. Okay, but here's the other interesting insight that I wanted to share with you from this young man, the swimmer. He said that when he stopped swimming a couple of years ago, his nasal congestion improved dramatically. Okay, and then a couple of months ago, he swam again with a friend of his in a heavily chlorinated pool, a public pool. And immediately upon emerging from the water, like the same day, his nose was blocked again. So the chlorine from the swimming pool going into his nose, making physical contact with the innards of his nose, irritated his nose, caused inflammation, caused nasal congestion. And so this story teaches us two important lessons about the airway and its sensitivity. Number one, our minds, our ideas about the best way to be, whether it be nasal breathing or mouth breathing. He thought mouth breathing was better. He became a mouth breather. It altered the development of his face. His lower third was clearly recessed, which is part of the reason why he was talking to me. And he says that his mouth breathing is responsible for that, and I would probably agree. I'm with Mike Mew that malocclusion has predominantly environmental causes, and in this case, the environmental cause was an idea that mouth breathing was better, causing a habitual mouth breathing habit as a young child, an adolescent, and a teenager. The second lesson we learn is how chlorine caused that nasal congestion. The nose is sensitive. Irritants, allergens, the quality of air, the things that go into your nose matter. And so people I talk to, I consult with people often who have terrible nasal congestion, and one of the first things I ask is, do you have pets? And very often the answer is, sure, I've got a dog, or I've got multiple dogs, or a cat, or multiple cats. And it's like, well, you got to start there, man, because dander and animal fur can irritate the hell out of the nose. And this young man's story about how the chlorine instantly irritated his nose can convey that lesson to us. And, he was congested nasally his entire childhood and adolescent years, and thinks that probably all that time he spent in that chlorinated water was a major contributing factor to that constant nasal inflammation. So those are the lessons we learned from this story, from this young man, the swimmer. Okay, we learn the importance of habits, and we learn the importance of the quality of the fluid, whether it be water or whether it be air that goes into our nose, because they can both alter the course of our development and our airway function. So I hope you enjoyed that anecdote. And this is why I really enjoy the opportunity I have to do these one-on-one chats, because truthfully, I learn more from the people I chat with than they learn from me. And so I'm grateful for the opportunity to get exposed to such a wide variety of experiences and insights. So thank you to this young man for sharing that swimming insight with me, and I hope you all enjoyed it too. Have a great weekend, and talk to you all soon. Peace out.